What's going on? It's your boys from the Midnight Syndrome Podcast coming to you again. I know life happens, been a little while, but we back. Coming to you for NFL news, trades, moves, how pissed off our teams are we are our teams, or at least one in particular, the Giant fan. But that's besides the point.
I'm not pissed off. You can't get pissed off as a Giants fan, baby.
That boy was so excited about the football episode, he wore a Yankee hat. No, I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah, I'm still got to rep, but not rep.
Exactly. I'm from New York still.
Yeah.
Did y'all make any moves? Because I heard some news about
I think somebody got stabbed.
that Saquon wanted out of that piece.
That's fine. Yeah, Saquon. I don't know what was the last time he did anything for us. That boy always hurt. Evan Engram, he cleared it. He's in. I think he's in Jacksonville now. God bless. Have a good career. Who we get? One of our receivers. One of the niggas that didn't do shit for us last year. They went
nobody did shit for y'all last year.
Basically, so any moves didn't really affect me because.
So what y'all doing with Danny Dimes then?
Ooh.
Daniel
Stephen Jones III. We're not doing. I guess we're keeping him. So I don't know. Deshaun. I would have took Deshaun, bro. Deshaun could have came through.
All right. I don't think he wanted to go to y'all. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna leave,
probably not. But it's all good. I mean, you don't.
Y'all going to address the quarterback position in the draft? You think?
Absolutely not. No. We like mediocrity. We like being trash. So we'll keep Daniel and until his contract runs out, probably re-sign him. Baker will probably come to New York, to be honest. Now,
you want Baker?
You want Baker?
I do not want Baker. I do not want Baker.
Landing spot for Baker?
Absolutely, because it doesn't make sense. So that's how you know that it's probably going to happen.
Word is Baker want to go to the Colts.
I heard Colts. I heard the Seahawks were interested.
Oh,
I mean,
Seahawks.
Yeah.
That nigga can't even. Wait. He couldn't even throw to OBJ. You think he's going to throw to Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf?
I mean, the Seahawks are interested. I guess they're not happy with Drew Lock.
They had a worse O-line.
They're not happy with a dude that they haven't even played yet. We're not happy.
I guess they're looking for Baker. He's a number one overall pick. Former number one overall pick.
Wow.
I mean, I personally think he should go to the Colts because at least he can hide behind Jonathan Taylor.
I mean,
touching the
Carson
ball.
Wentz did it all last year, so I guess.
I mean, that nigga had Nick Chubb and
you're right.
Kareem
he had Kareem Hunt,
like,
Nick Chubb,
yeah,
Jarvis Landry, OBJ. Like he had an offensive dream, but
that nigga had basically a bunch of niggas that would be in the Pro Bowl at any given moment.
So all you're saying is he ain't got no excuses.
He ain't have excuses then.
No, bro.
Right.
That nigga got no excuses. I don't know how he keeps getting all these commercials because the nigga doesn't do shit. Like, it's wild to me. But
bro, I think OBJ had more touchdowns in his half season with LA than he had in his 2 years or so with freaking with the Browns.
Yeah, I saw that somewhere. That shit was amazing.
Like, it's crazy.
That was an amazing stat to see.
Wild.
So,
because everybody was saying that he was the problem, but clearly,
and to sit there and act like he was the one that was a problem, bro. And
for what? I think his pops, crispy routes.
His pops put the video out. It was like, y'all saying my son Wash, like, this man wide open, bro. Like, he just not getting the ball.
Right.
It bees like that.
And crazy how those games, like the outcomes of those
No. But wait, hold on. Something we haven't touched upon. I feel like no one in the media is missing a great headline here. No one's touched about it, so I'm gonna do it now. Before they traded for Deshaun Watson, right? Baker was doing his little subliminals. The Browns was doing their little subliminals, but their subliminal was very interesting. They said, and I quote, "We're looking for an adult at quarterback." Yeah. And then they went out and traded for a guy with 22 silver plates from women. That's an adult? That's what we're looking for?
I mean, with all that being said, they were trying to say that Baker was trash and immature.
Hey, that boy beat the case, bro.
I was gonna say
no. He beat the grand. He beat the big case. He still got 22 silver suits.
So with that being said, do you think the NFL suspends him anytime since he sat out the whole last year?
Depends on how the civil suits fall. If he's convicted of something, they'll suspend him.
If he's convicted,
the NFL has a huge and has for a few years now has a huge
Bro,
image
as soon as
problem.
March is over, as soon as Women's History Month is over, he's gonna be fine.
I think they suspend him.
Yeah.
Depending on how bad, if he loses those suits. Because again,
But he sat out a whole year
Doesn't
last
matter.
year though. He didn't play last
doesn't
year.
matter. He wasn't suspended, and he sat out
I
with
think they
pay,
just had him.
and that was the big thing.
Right.
He got
Yeah.
paid for sitting out last year. So if he
Oh,
gets,
okay.
if they catch him on any charges, and he's deemed guilty of any charges, he will be suspended as a follow-up. The NFL is just their image problem is huge. You can't.
It's terrible.
At some point, you have to hold people accountable. It's why Lewis got freaking damn near a year, if not a year, if I remember correctly, suspension from Baltimore after he already admitted to the NFL that he mollywopped his girl in the elevator. But they was like, oh, it's cool. And then the footage came out and it was like, oh, it's not cool no more. I mean, everybody's complaining about it, so now we're going to have to suspend you. So I see if he gets acquitted and no charges stick, then no. I think they'll say, okay, you sat out a year, so on and so forth. They didn't get you on anything, you straight. But
Well, I saw reports saying Cleveland was, I guess, doing some deep diving or whatever into all of those silver suits that's going on.
no,
So,
I heard the
don't know if
opposite.
that's something that we-
I heard they didn't call his lawyer for anything.
Nah, I heard they.
And that sounds
last
more like
report I
Cleveland,
saw-
honestly.
The last report I saw was that they had dove deep into what the hell's going
He said,
on.
hey, bro, you checked on that Deshaun shit? Nah, he be all right. We got Kareem. All right, like, oh, bro.
We'll see. So you think it's a good fit for that boy though?
No.
Who they just get? Who got traded over there?
Amari.
Yeah.
I think that's a nice receiver for him. If Jarvis stays now because we get rid of Baker, that would be a nice fit.
They saying they
franchise tagged Njoku, so he has weapons.
They saying they hollered at Jarvis Landry and what's that boy to come back? Jadeveon Clowney to come back too. So they trying to keep the whole band together minus Baker. So I like it. I mean, I think they will probably be a legit favorite, or
Maybe the second best team in the AFC North.
I think so. Maybe the best team on paper.
I seen the Browns play.
Can't
I
count
don't
the nigga that just
know
won
if
the
I would
Super
say
Bowl.
best team for anything.
I mean, you're saying that because he just won the Super Bowl, and I agree with you. But on paper, that's a better football team.
You think so?
On paper, it's a better football team.
What kind of paper we writing on, nigga?
I'm talking about regular
I don't
paper.
think-
Nigga, if
I
you
don't
look at
know.
roster for roster, they got better paper.
I say defensively probably. Offensively,
Defensively for sure. Offensively, okay. Defensively for sure, right?
yeah, 100%. We can't.
Not even close.
Yeah,
Not even close, right? They still got Eli Apple in the
They
bank.
got Eli Apple who
So-
puts them at an F tier automatically.
Automatically. So offense. What are we talking about? It ain't like we talking about Baker behind the O line. Are we talking about Deshaun?
I say QB will even out. Do you think
Wash.
that? Yeah. So you think that Amari is better than Jamar Chase?
Yes, right now.
You think so?
Yes,
Amari is better than Jamar Chase.
yes, right now.
Wait, that's serious? Or you joking?
Dead ass.
You were high on
I'm dead ass
drugs.
serious.
No, he said it.
That's drugs. Wow.
Stop.
I don't even know if I'm on a recording.
I think.
You think? Wait,
I
hold
won't-
on,
I won't say
no.
Amari.
You think right now, Amari Cooper, the guy who played in
Right
Dallas
now?
last year, is better than Jamar Chase? Seriously, or are you joking? I don't.
I'm dead ass serious. Y'all wildin'.
What?
Look, check me out. Check me out.
Y'all sit here acting like Amari's trash. Are we really
I'm
doing that
not
right
saying
now?
Amari's
He's not
trash.
trash,
I think
man.
that
I'm not
Amari
saying
is
that.
is one of the top
Top what?
tier like receivers. I think that he's up there. I think that maybe he needs a different opportunity for production because CeeDee Lamb was getting shit. But right now, I'll take Jamar Chase over Amari Cooper 10 out of 10 times. That's not to say that Amari's not.
Yeah,
a nice receiver.
I would take it 13 out of 10. I don't think it's honestly. I don't think they're on the same in the same class. I think it's drugs
That's
talking
wild
that you even said
that you
that.
said that.
That's drugs. I'm not like I said. I'm not saying Amari Cooper isn't a good receiver. I'm saying Amari Cooper isn't elite. Jamar Chase is elite. I don't.
Amari Cooper's
So-
not elite.
Amari Cooper-
That's
We
fucking
got-
Whoa,
ridiculous,
hold
dog.
on. Hold on. Why did y'all trade Amari Cooper again?
Because John Gruden came out there and cleaned the
Yeah,
whole
No.
house.
But what was
You traded
whoa,
Khalil Mack
what was
too.
the reason behind trading Amari Cooper? You remember the reason why?
He came in and cleaned house. Like that's
He
not a
also
legitimate
didn't
statement.
have any hands in
That nigga had
Oakland.
no
I think his
hands,
hands were invisible.
There were 2 bricks.
But I mean, he definitely
Okay.
progressed
And
when
then
he
cut
went.
2,000.
Yeah, I'm not saying he didn't get better. What I'm saying is, I mean,
He had his moments.
I get what you're saying, buddy.
Amari
Like,
Khalil
Cooper
Mack-
was
by that
real
sta-
lucky.
By that,
I'm in the middle.
Khalil Mack was trash too, and we traded him as well.
No. Y'all traded him because
Him to come-
y'all didn't want to give him the money that he was asking for.
Because John Gruden
No.
came in and
Remember,
cleaned house.
y'all traded Khalil
John
Mack.
Gruden came out and said that he didn't want to be there, and I was like, "What? Ain't no way he said."
Khalil Mack wanted a record contract from them, and Gruden said I could replace him because I'm a better coach than he is a player, so he's replaceable. Now I'm not saying he's right because he was dead wrong. What I am saying is that they traded him because they didn't want to pay him. They let go of Amari Cooper because for y'all he wasn't a legitimate number 1 receiver. He wasn't.
That's wild.
I mean, he really wasn't. No one thought Amari Cooper semi-resuscitated his career with the Cowboys because the last, at the end of his career in Oakland, it wasn't that great. Let's be clear, it wasn't. He had the 2,000-yard receivers, and then I don't even think he was on pace until he went to Dallas. Like he wasn't even having a good year that year when he got traded to Dallas. Like they were begging to let that guy go.
I don't think it was like a terrible year. I got to look it up. But
he was.
Yeah. Either way, I'm still taking Ja'Marr Chase.
He had 280 yards in 6 games. Got traded to Dallas, and in 9 games had 725 yards with 6 touchdowns. It's. I remember when you guys traded Amari Cooper and why. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was. I don't even think Raiders fan cared. They didn't care until he blew up.
No. Niggas was mad.
Well, they were mad because Khalil Mack got traded.
Because of the potential that Amari Cooper showed. Because he showed flashes of being a nice receiver. He just wasn't consistent.
He had flashes.
He
of
could
potential.
If he was consistent and did that like on a regular basis. There's no way that he would have been moved. I mean, if he did, then it would have been more of an outcry. But I digress.
Just to compare them, I'm not going crazy. Last year, Chase played 15 games. Cooper played 15 games. Had 865 yards and 8 touchdowns in 15 games. Ja'Marr Chase had...
As a number 2 receiver, though.
I mean, if you're saying he's a 2 receiver, then we can end this conversation. Y'all talking Amari Cooper like he should be the one, right?
Hey.
Well, excuse me. You're absolutely right. I get talking Amari Cooper like he's the one. So there's no way he's the number 2 receiver on that team. Who's the number 1 receiver on the Cowboys then? Or who was the number 1 receiver on the Cowboys? It had to be Amari Cooper, right? He's taking Amari Cooper over Ja'Marr Chase. He was the number 1 receiver, right?
I thought he should have been.
Wait, no.
But I thought they spread the ball a lot. Both of them were wishy-washy throughout the season, but I felt like Amari should be targeted a lot more. And I said that when he was with the Raiders as well. So
they targeted that boy 104 times. In 15 games.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It wasn't really wishy-washy for CD.
No, CD snapped. CD was the better receiver out of the 2 of them.
Nigga, I had CD in fucking fantasy, nigga.
So,
I apologize that he didn't produce for you, but I don't know where the non-production was because he had 79 receptions, 1,100 yards, 6 TDs. He had a pretty good year.
Oh, but what we didn't say was Ja'Marr Chase, who in 17 games had 1,455 yards and 13 touchdowns. But you taking someone with half the production, pretty much. Over him, you're wild. That's not even that's not even an argument. I can't believe you even said that.
I would argue that Cooper had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons.
He did, but
since then,
I understand. I understand both of what you guys are saying.
Was here, bro.
Let's see what he does in Cleveland as their bottom tier number 1 option.
He's not putting up 1,450 yards next year in Cleveland.
Ain't no way. especially with Baker.
I mean,
He may break 1,000 yards.
Baker's not
Ooh.
throwing him the ball.
yeah, no, Deshaun's there, bro. And I think Deshaun did what's this nigga name, bro? Who's that fast nigga that got hurt in the Super Bowl on the Patriots, and then he went what's this nigga's name? Then he went to the
Brandon Cooks.
thank you, Brandon Cooks, yes. Brandon Cooks. I think Brandon Cooks had like 12 or 1,300 yards with Deshaun the one season they played together. So I mean, it's possible, bro. It's possible.
Nah, that
But
nigga
as of
trash.
last year,
Nope. No one said he's
That nigga
trash.
trash.
No one said he's trash. We're saying that you're high if you think he's better than Jamar
Let's see what he
Chase.
do.
That's what I
High,
said.
bro.
I didn't say he was trash. He's a
all right.
solid
So
receiver.
let's move
moment.
to the rest of the roster.
I'm just.
T. Higgins or Jarvis Landry?
Well, we don't know who the second receiver.
And we don't know if
is,
Jarvis
but
Landry
I
coming
mean,
back.
It's Jarvis Landry right now. Okay.
No, he's not. He's a
He's
free agent.
He got cut.
All right. So they want to get him back. So okay, fine. Who else they had? They had nigga named Higgins on Cleveland. Too,
Oh.
man. Not T. Higgins, not the nigga that snapped for. So they
I'm-
had.
They didn't have T. Higgins.
No, I know. T. Higgins was on the Bengals. They had a nigga named Higgins though. So then we can watch that right there. So T. Higgins is better than whoever their second receiver is.
Okay.
As of right now. Tight ends. So you got Njoku or you got what's his
Usman went somewhere else.
Yes.
I think he went
He
somewhere
got.
else.
He was either
somewhere
free
else.
agent or he got cut. One of the two.
Who they have? Drew? They have Drew Sample then, or did they trade? All right, so same.
I don't know who they have.
Sample would be the last guy.
So they got
Sample should
Njoku.
still be there.
Running back,
And
I'll
they-
give it to Cleveland. I can't. Like
Hands down, they
as
got
much as
two
I
beats.
think
They got
Yeah.
two running backs.
Joe Mix is nice, but Nick Chubb is a different animal. That I've never seen a running back do what he does, and he doesn't have any type of arm gear. Nigga has no gloves. He has no type of sleeve. That man's arms are bare, bro. He looks like a creative player that you didn't get any swag for. I've never seen that shit in my life.
He looked like a 2K created character before the VC.
Bro, it's crazy. Yeah, no. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's
When you walking it down on paper,
Baltimore's still the best team in the
the Browns
division.
have a better team.
who?
Baltimore's still the
That
best
was
team in
laughable.
the division.
Baltimore has a
Hollywood Brown, baby. Someone hands Brown. Hey, that's niggas the new Amari.
Until Cincinnati defense looked better, Baltimore's the best team. I don't care. Baltimore's the best team in the
That
division.
nigga don't need a defense to beat y'all, apparently.
I mean, they did. The only reason why they beat us was Lamar was gone the rest of the season.
They would have beat you
Like I
regardless.
said, I feel like that.
So
matchup
you saying y'all
is
winning the
gonna be
division
nice.
then? Because so you
I
saying
think Baltimore's gonna win
if
the
that's
division.
the
Yeah, I
favorite?
think Baltimore's gonna win the division. When they're healthy, I think Baltimore's gonna win the division. No bullshit. I really do. I think that my problem.
I'm saying
Hold
that
on.
you have
Fan
faith in your team.
perspective?
As
No, hold on.
a fan that no, you can have faith in your team, and I commend you for that. I would never have that type of unfounded confidence in my team because you would think that I'm high. So I'm so glad that you can say that with a straight face and really
Hold
mean that shit.
on. Cincinnati last year only won 2 more games than Baltimore,
That's fine.
and Baltimore didn't win a
So
game
you-
after Lamar went down.
Would y'all have gone to the Super Bowl?
I don't think that's true. God, I think y'all backup quarterback.
No, he
1-1.
didn't. Lamar Jackson went down.
No, I
They were
remember him-
8-4
I remember-
in the first quarter of that game. They landed up the season 8-9.
I remember Cuz snapping one time.
Everyone
and
said he
winning the
snapped
game.
and he did not win a game. I'm still trying to figure out to this
That
day
didn't beat-
why everyone believes that Huntley snapped and they did not win a game. So I just want to let y'all
Was it
know.
Pittsburgh that y'all beat? Was it what wild card?
No,
game?
we
Did y'all beat
barely
Pittsburgh?
lost that game.
Okay, that was
At the
wild
end of the
card,
season,
right?
we barely lost that game. Yes,
Okay.
but it was against who the hell did we play?
Pittsburgh.
Was it Pittsburgh? I think it was Pittsburgh. We
That's
we
what
lost by
I'm saying. We was
like
watching the game
1
'cause-
point or something like that. But either way,
Right,
yeah,
it was the final game to get
Yeah.
in. I remember that.
we
game.
were in first
We,
place by like 2 games before Lamar Jackson went down. Like Cincinnati would not have won the division if Lamar Jackson didn't get injured. They really only won a division
Yeah.
because he got injured. That was it.
Would y'all have gone to the
Hell
Super Bowl?
no.
So you take.
Hell no.
So you're taking that bet. Like you'll put money on that on DraftKings right now that y'all will win that division.
To win the division? Yeah. I'll take the odds.
Yeah.
I'd easily bet that.
Oh,
Look,
then
look,
the
because
Bengals
at the end of the
beat y'all with
day-
Lamar? I'm pretty sure they blew y'all the fuck out. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, what game?
Yeah.
I
Like
think that
early.
was the first time y'all played them.
Yeah.
All right, so our first
They
game,
blew y'all out 41-17.
yeah, they blew us out, and then we won the next game against the Vikings.
We're talking division.
Y'all lost to the Dolphins. Then beat the Bears. beat the Browns
And
by
I think
6.
against the Steelers, against the Browns, he went out in the first quarter. It was a Browns game. He went out in the first quarter.
I don't think so. Ain't no way.
Box
Not that
score.
game because
Lamar Jackson, 4 for
he
4,
threw-
17 yards, 4.3 average. Tyler Huntley, 27 for 38, 270 yards. So like I said,
Which game was that?
The Browns game.
'Cause the first time y'all,
like I said,
the last Browns
the
game.
Browns game, when they were 8-4 going into the Browns game, and they lost against the Browns by 2
You're talking
points.
about the November 28th.
Yes.
Y'all won 16-10.
No, excuse me. The one after the Steelers.
I'm about to say,
No,
'cause-
no. The one after the Steelers.
Okay.
That's what I said. The one they lost by
So-
2 points. The 24-22?
So the one in
Yeah, y'all
December.
lost to the Browns.
Yeah, we lost to the Browns. He went out in the first quarter of that game.
Yes, that was in December.
Yeah, and they were 8-4 going into that game. And they didn't win a game the rest of the season.
He lost to a Pittsburgh team by 1. Lost to the Browns by.
He lost a lot of close games. I'm not gonna lie.
The Steelers game, he lost. But the Browns, we lost by 2. Chances are he probably would have won that game. They lost by 1 against the Packers. They lost by 20 against the Bengals. The Bengals blew them out.
I ain't
And
gonna cat the first time against the Browns. He had a terrible.
they lost by 1 against the Rams and 3 against the Steelers. I'm not saying that Huntley didn't have a solid season. I'm just saying you can't tell me that Lamar Jackson
I don't know.
with nobody.
I don't get how you. I don't know. I don't know how you can. Like I said, I feel the fan confidence, but I don't get how you can sit there. And,
I mean, they've either won the division
all
or
you
been
gave me
second
about
place
the
in the division
Bengals.
in the last 5 years, outside of last year.
but y'all ain't beat the Bengals at all last year.
And one of those games was without Lamar.
But
I
it wasn't
think
even
Lamar
close.
there-
The game y'all played
And
with
that's
Lamar.
fine. I'm not. If you go to the Bengals season, I'm sure that they lost games that they shouldn't have lost. Oh shit!
Oh no.
That nigga disappeared.
hey, that nigga got booted for talking.
They cut him off for blasphemy, bro.
My bad.
It's like, nigga, you talking crazy.
Hey, Mon booted your ass.
No,
bro.
it was me. I was on the wrong. Whatchamacallit? On the wrong thing. Hold on, I gotta stop this because. Hold on. Yeah, like I said, I don't. I got it. If you go to the Browns, I'm sure. Or not Browns. Excuse me. If you go to the Bengals, I'm sure you could look at a few games that they lost last year, and they went to the Super Bowl, and they probably lost to teams that aren't even that good.
I just don't understand how y'all haven't done anything.
I mean, they lost to the Bears. We can go with that one.
Y'all haven't done
They lost to the.
anything significant in the offseason. That
I mean, first of all, a quarter of the team was injured. Second of all, they spent the whole offseason shoring up the defense, and outside of this dude backing out of his deal, they've still.
who did y'all get?
My memory's terrible. I'd have to look at the actual moves. But
Who that?
I can.
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
Ravens.
I don't think they made any kind of splashes that will.
Let me see.
Marcus Williams was their biggest signing. 5 years, $70 million.
Yeah.
He was probably that was probably the biggest signing.
And they got a nose tackle with a 3-year contract.
I'm assuming y'all got to shore up the wide receiver position in the draft.
It doesn't matter because
They have to because they didn't make any moves, which is kind of wild.
They re-signed Tyler Huntley too, or extended tender.
yeah, they did.
So I don't know. To me, I just don't see.
I gotta see the
light at the
Bengals
end
play
of
for
the
a second
tunnel.
year.
Say what?
I gotta see the Bengals play for a second year because that defense is that bad. Like that offense is amazing. I gotta see the Bengals play for a second year. Football is tricky.
Bengal.
A team could be really good one year and really bad the next. It's very rare.
100%.
Very few teams are consistent year to year. So until the Bengals show me they can be consistent, then I'm not gonna say they're automatically
ranked 17th last year.
Because to be honest, they should have lost against Kansas City, and they were Andy Reid blowing a field goal call away from losing to Kansas City when they played them. So
You said they were ranked
like,
17th?
they made it to the Super Bowl and great. No, in the playoffs.
No, I'm talking about what X said. He said they were ranked 17.
Oh,
Scoring
That's
defense.
end of season rankings because they should be ranked 2 since they lost in the Super Bowl. But
no, that's not.
I
how it
don't know.
works.
I think the division's tough, and I think it's going to go through either Cincinnati or the Browns, depending on how long Deshaun got to sit out. If
if
it's Saturday
Deshaun
games,
plays, I think that's going to be a whole it's going to be a whole different ball game for the Browns. It's a whole new season.
Yep. Big facts.
And then them bitches have to wear puffy coats because it's cold, so he can't really get in no trouble over there. You know what I'm saying?
So
See what he does.
I don't know. I mean, as of right now, I would say the Ravens are the third best.
They gonna win the division. I'll bet y'all money. Now we're gonna lose in the first round, but we're gonna win the division. They win regular season games. The one thing they do is win regular season games. They may not win a playoff game, but they gonna win 9 and 10 games easy. And I just don't see. I see maybe one out of the two of those teams winning 10 games. I don't see both those teams.
Is the schedule up yet?
Nah,
No,
no
I
schedule.
don't think so.
Probably gonna be like
Either Cincinnati or Cleveland's gonna win 10 games.
So
I don't think
that
both.
means y'all winning.
And-
That means y'all winning 11.
I could say I can easily in 17-game season. Yeah, I think they would win 10 or 11 games.
Y'all. So y'all.
Like I said, we won 8 games last year and didn't have our starting quarterback for the last 5 weeks. I don't see where the whole craziness is coming from.
But yeah,
Like we literally did not have our starting quarterback for the last 5 weeks.
You think it's have a tough schedule this year?
I just the schedules
It's
are
not
up.
up, but it shows you. No, it's not up, but it shows the opponents. You got a tough little.
What division they playing? Out of division they
Playing
playing.
the NFC. What is that? South.
who?
That's
NFC South with
that's the Bucks in them. Okay.
Yeah, they have that's from they got a tough little. They got the AFC East. That's the Bills and the
Bills,
Patriots.
Dolphins, the company, Patriots.
They play Kansas City. That's a home game for them.
Who's this? Us?
Hmm?
Who's this? Us or
No, this is motherfucking Bengals. But I mean,
us Bengals?
by proxy, y'all are pretty much seeing some of the same people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's their regular opponents: the AFC East, NFC South, and the Chiefs. And
I don't know.
Titans.
I just think it's. I get what you're saying, and I like Lamar as well, but I don't think y'all didn't move the needle. Like y'all didn't make any improvements. Like
Just being healthy is gonna move the needles. Unless we get hit by another 16 bullets, just being healthy is gonna move the needle. Like before Lamar Jackson went out, they had the most injuries in football. That was before Lamar went out. They were injured They were signing running backs off of free agency to play week to week. Le'Veon Bell played as a running back for us 2 weeks straight. 2 weeks straight. Every string running back we had was injured to start the season.
who was your starting running back that was going to start?
I can't tell you.
That was going to start for the season.
Before he got hurt. Happened in the
Yeah,
draft
It was,
when we
it
drew our
was
fantasy
a
draft.
young kid, right? It wasn't it?
Somebody drafted him.
It was between Dobbins and Edwards. That was going to be
I think it was Dobbins.
the running back. Gus
Gus
Edwards
Edwards.
and J.K. Dobbins,
Or
Gus
towards
Edwards.
ACL.
which were both gone.
Hey, bro.
That shit was
Dude,
crazy.
that hey,
It was crazy.
The
We did our
fields
draft,
for them boys, and it got
and we
fired.
looked up, and
immediately
then he was
because
hurt.
Marcus Peters missed the entire year.
Cornerback.
He didn't play.
Mm-hmm.
So we missed our cornerback. Like our whole team was decimated before the season started, and we still won 8 games behind Lamar Jackson, who was looked at as in the MVP race because he had nobody to throw to, nobody to run to, and they were still winning.
He still got nobody to throw to.
That's true.
That's fine, but at least that defense is better, and he can hand the ball off. He couldn't even do that. They were chasing him. They were loading up the box and chasing him all over the field, and he was still winning games. I'm not betting against that man. In the playoffs, yes, but not in the regular season. They're gonna win 9 to 10 games easy, and probably closer to 10 to 11. I don't.
Oh, y'all got a loss though. Yeah, you got an automatic loss.
I don't know.
I can't even count schedule like that.
I personally don't see y'all winning the division, but we could look.
And that's fine. When we win the division, I'm gonna come back here and say I told you.
We
It
can,
wasn't
we
even
can
fair.
look at the schedule when the schedule drops, and we can call out wins and losses and
losses
records and all that other
projected.
jazz.
Yeah, we're gonna call out the whole.
And if
projection.
you want to,
So who's the best team in your division?
in my division,
Correct.
It could be anybody.
I mean, I don't.
I mean, obviously the
Now
clear-
it can't be. See, and here's the thing:
I'm
it
gonna
could be
be
anyone.
Chiefs.
No, it's not.
I'm still going to go with the Chiefs.
Exactly. How can it not be the
Well,
Chiefs?
it's a clear
still gotta be
favorite,
the Chiefs,
but, I mean,
100%.
you never know. Honestly, with what could happen. We're going
Oh,
based off
you
of-
never know. You see? You guys looked at me like I was crazy when I talked about a team that's been winning the division outside last year. But now, when I talk about his division, we talking about 2-time Super Bowl going Kansas City Chiefs, including one of them, and perennial playoff powerhouse Kansas City
but
Chiefs.
like
You
I
weren't
said,
even ready to say that they're the best
our
team in your
division-
I said they were.
Our division went from like.
That's a
No,
no
he-
hesitation. X is
Yeah,
a wild
no
boy, though.
hesitation.
Listen, our division got a
Who's
lot.
the second best team
Our
in the
division
division?
significantly got better
You're right. That's what I'm saying. It's
by a long
on
shot.
A whole nother scale now.
The
That's
second
why I
best
said that.
team is in my opinion up in the air.
I say the Chargers.
And I agree. I think it's the Chargers. I think y'all the third best team in your own division.
I think the whole Devontae, Chandler Jones, like before we made any moves, then I'll hands down say the Chargers.
Right.
But
But
defense got
now
better too. They got Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa now.
they got Khalil Mack and they got the cornerback from the
On the
Patriots,
other side of
J.C.
Khalil, they got
Jackson.
Joey.
Mm-hmm.
But
The Chargers might have the best defense
we've
in
been
football.
seeing Joey since he's been there. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Yeah, but not when he didn't have any help on the other side.
Yeah. The
I mean-
Chargers might be the best defense in football, and they have Justin Herbert throwing the ball.
I mean, we just beat them going to the playoffs.
I mean, that's fine.
They didn't have that defense.
We ain't
They
had
didn't have Khalil Mack. And
we ain't
y'all
had
still have Derek Carr. I don't care what receivers
we
he
ain't
got. You
had
still got Derek
we ain't
Carr.
had Chandler Jones. We ain't had Devontae Adams. A lot of our DBs
A lot
were
of our
hurt.
DBs were
No
hurt.
Trayvon Mullen, no Jonathan Abrams. So we were playing with a hurt DB set too. So
Yeah, second and third strings.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting season. Let's say that. It's gonna be an interesting season for sure. A lot of.
so I was out there. We were throwing we ain't have Waller for a good portion of the season last year. So
Jacobs looked hurt all the time. All we had was Renfro and Zay Jones. I'm not even counting Deshaun Jackson because he didn't do shit.
So I mean, I think the second best team is a toss up. I think the Broncos obviously are significantly better. They had a pretty good defense. Added Russell Wilson, so I think
Oh, that's right. The Broncos are also in your division.
That's what I'm saying.
so. We significantly
Our division got significantly harder.
got better.
Right. That's why
I think
that's
second
why I'm
best is
telling
gonna be
you,
a toss-up.
yeah, I
We
mean,
gonna
I
beat on
the
each other.
Chiefs.
Period.
Right, but the rest of the three teams, like this is gonna be close. We'll see how it go.
Well, we'll see. Should be fun.
It will be fun. It will be interesting.
No, Brady's back.
Yeah.
It's not
Brady
Brady
back.
is back.
Brady back.
That nigga was at the crib for 2 months. That nigga said, "I gotta get out of here, bro."
He
This man was like,
he had to do homework, and he was like, "Nah."
nah, man. They asked him to run to
He
the store
said
one time.
he got a good chance. He said them boys,
Yeah.
the NFC getting a little weaker out there in the
You got
streets.
a
a
lot
good
of
chance to be
these
single.
switching
Not many old ladies gonna let you do that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. That might be one of the worst divisions in football.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
They have no competition at all.
Hmm.
They're going to win the division hands down. So that means they got a pretty much a free ticket to the playoffs, regardless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who else is in there with them? The Saints,
Panthers, Saints,
The
Falcons.
Saints, Falcons,
Yep.
and Panthers. Yeah.
Layup.
Yep, it's
Layup.
fucking
That
layup.
might
So
be the worst.
they're guaranteed to go to the playoffs,
Yeah.
hands down.
No way.
A's got to make it through the season.
NFC North is bad too.
NFC North is
His Packers,
Green Bay, Vikings, Bears, and Lions.
Bears and the Lions. Yeah.
I mean, that might be
Vikings,
the Vikings might be able to snap.
Right. That's what I was saying. Viking
and
between
sneak that
Vikings
division
and
out
the
of there.
Packers is a toss up now. Granted, Aaron Rodgers is back, great, but
I think Aaron Rodgers will be
he's
throwing
throwing to
himself.
what? Valdez.
That nigga throwing what's the cuz name? Lazard, whatever his name is.
Lazard, they're throwing
Valdez
Saint
Scantling.
Etienne, not the good one, not the one on the Lions that snapped. They're throwing to the older one, Saint Etienne. Whatever the fuck this nigga's name is, he's trash though.
I thought Valdez Scantling is a free agent. I think he
He's
is.
trash too when he's there, so don't really matter.
Sign him, bro. That's the only
I mean, they don't got much of a choice at this
They have no
point.
options.
They have no options.
I agree.
I mean, remember that Julio, Landry, they're still available.
Julio, I mean,
Julio got
I
released.
think he did.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, Julio
I'm saying he's
can go
available.
to.
I'd take Julio and
Shit,
Las
Raiders need
Vegas.
to sign him. Give him a 1 year. What you said, a $5 million?
Whatever it is,
whatever
whatever
it
you
is,
need,
yeah,
bro.
1 year just to
Come out
have
there
that
and
plan B. Imagine Julio, Adams, Waller, Renfro, Jake. Stop it.
All those receivers and Derek Carr ain't gonna hit one.
You know what's crazy? We had no receivers, and the man threw for over 4,800 yards. So
You a Derek
imagine.
Carr fan?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Carr had,
I was
so
about.
Carr, so that's what I'm saying. Carr
I
had-
y'all
was
can talk y'all
surprised
shit
you
all
said
y'all
what-
want to. Carr's a good quarterback.
I still, man, you know, I got a bad spot. But anyways, with this core now, with this, you know, especially if we get Julio, but I'm just saying, with what he has now, if he can't throw for over 5,000 yards, trust me, I'll start a parade.
He got no
In Vegas
excuses
to say
now,
how
but
trash
he
he
got
is.
he got to produce
He got
for sure.
You know, Baker Mayfield had a lot of weapons too.
Yeah, but this nigga wasn't throwing for no 4,800 yards a season, man. You know what I mean?
I think last year he had it.
Nah, I don't think he did 4,800
Baker,
yards.
I think Baker threw for about 4,500 yards last year.
Who?
I'd be surprised if you told me Baker
Baker.
do over 3,000 at any point.
Ain't no way Baker threw
No.
for 4,000
No.
yards.
No,
I
ain't no
would
way.
be surprised if
You're
you told me
wildin'.
do for over 3,000 yards at any
Ain't no
point.
way.
This nigga throws.
Yeah, I'm on drugs. Excuse me.
Yeah,
I'm on drugs.
barely
He did. He got close to 3,800. He got 3,800 a couple years ago. So he did get close to
Last
4,000.
year he threw
but
for
no,
3,010.
Well, no. This past year, no. But the year before that, he threw, I think, 3,500 and 3,800 back to back.
Yeah, his number's been
Yeah,
dwindling.
that's crazy.
I know when considering who we had.
I mean,
So,
2020 he had
that-
26
that-
touchdowns.
Baker's the only quarterback that I can see consistently and watch the games, and this man is only ending the game with 175, 180 yards. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Bad. That's a bad quarterback.
Come on,
No
bro.
front.
He gonna snap for whatever team he
Yeah,
goes.
that's why you said that shit, bro, and I
I doubt it.
was flabbergasted.
I thought last year because they went 11-5. I thought he actually had the number.
Run game, sir. Run game.
I mean, he threw for 26 touchdowns.
That's cool.
Ain't that bad.
I mean, gotta do something, I guess. But that nigga wasn't fucking throwing bombs. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. But it is what it is.
He gonna surprise you.
Nah, he not.
He gonna be a giant. He
Especially if he
gonna
goes to the Colts.
He going to the Giants.
Nah, I doubt
That's
it.
fine, bro. That's
Nah, I know that boy don't want Baker over there, dog.
bro. I'll take anything over Daniel Jones. I don't care.
I'm trying out this year.
Go for it, bro. You probably do better.
I really don't think you want.
I'll take
Baker
fucking
over
Brucey
there.
from the longest yard right now. Over Daniel Jones.
So, do you remember how bad he was? I literally saw it the other day, so I don't know if you remember how bad Brucey
I remember
was.
how bad Brucey was, and I'll take him over Daniel Jones. Daniel trip over his own 2
my.
feet Jones.
Jesus.
Hey, he ran for like 60 yards that play.
2 left.
That shit was like 85 yards, bro.
Yeah, I think almost.
There you go, 85.
That boy
Yeah,
moved too fast for his feet, bruh.
I don't know what happened.
That nigga
I don't
bet
know
on the
if
game,
Somebody
bro.
was catching him.
He's
or-
moving too fast, bruh.
Right?
That nigga bet on the game, bro. Because he tripped himself. That nigga said, hey, I'm going to put the under on my rushing yards. There's no way. There's no way that happens. You're an adult.
There's no way the under
You're
was less than 85
you're
yards.
Ain't no way.
There's no way the under for him was less than 85 yards. He blew the over on that one.
That's crazy.
Like, I get it. Sometimes you trip. There was nobody by him, bro. You're an
What-
adult.
like,
His
what
feet were moving too
He
fast.
didn't do a juke move. He didn't do a juke move. He wasn't running downhill.
All you had to do was walk in the end zone.
It's
He could've slowed down.
AstroTurf.
He
He could have
tripped.
slowed down and then walked
I
it
don't
in. Honestly,
understand,
he was that
bro.
far ahead.
I don't understand.
And you know, some
I've
of these
never
guys
seen
they
that
look
shit.
up at the little jumbotron. They can see who's behind
You should be able to see your feet moving if you're looking at the jumbotron. You're just running, bro. I ran track for all 4 years. You're just running. You're running straight. I don't care.
Maybe it's something in the turf.
He's
or
not gonna
whatever.
know.
Maybe
Okay.
I don't care, bro.
like a little divot in the turf or something that he tripped on.
Yeah, it's probably a little.
No,
like,
there's
soft
not.
spot.
Well, they probably
That
didn't
stadium
do
is
it
new.
correctly.
It's a
I
soft spot.
didn't
in the
say he was
grass
new,
that
sir.
he didn't
There
expect to
was
do well
no
enough.
divot.
I don't know.
The only divot is our record. That's the only divot in the fucking stadium.
So you wouldn't want Julio in New York?
For what? What's he gonna do?
I think it'll be a banner.
What's
he gonna do? He's gonna have 500 yards.
I've been talking about who's available out there and if you might want him. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't want anybody. I just want to keep losing so that we can build a good team in the next 10 years so my son can watch the Giants in peace. That's what I want.
But you got to draft good. I mean, obviously.
That's fine, bro. Right now, maybe I don't know. Maybe fucking we'll figure something out by then. I don't know. I don't know.
Yo, what did he throw for 4,000?
We'll get Spencer Rattler. Fucking the what's it called, bro? Albino Pat Mahomes. We'll get that boy. Shit.
We'll see.
Draft is what if he throw for 4,000 yards this year, son? What if he snaps this year?
Nah, he's not snapping.
I hope he snaps on his way out. If he snaps, I'm not even saying if he snaps.
Yeah, trade bait. Use him as trade bait.
I hope he has a great season, bro. I hope he has a great season.
Bro, he gonna be the quarterback for y'all for the next 10 years, bro.
And I can see that happening, which is why I'm so upset.
The coaches are high.
Like I wouldn't be surprised.
Yo, I had to look at it. He's gotten worse every year. That's wild.
You guys think I'm bullshitting when I'm talking about this nigga, dog? Y'all think that I'm just being an irrational fan.
The funny thing is his first year wasn't bad.
Yeah, and
3,000 yards, 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Like his first year wasn't bad, and then he kept playing.
It was bad if you actually watched the game and saw what he was doing. Like
I know because he had only a couple good games. Like he had like 4 touchdown games against really bad.
It was just making people miss. Like we had a decent receiving court that could do shit. Now,
well, at least you're in a weak division.
That is true.
We're still gonna lose in a weak division. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, but it's like when
there are no weak division.
Yeah, but it's like when y'all play each
other. I mean,
Carson Wentz got ran out of that division before, and I don't think that he's gonna do much with fucking what's it called?
Sentinels.
Yeah,
Commanders.
Commanders. I mean, Washington's defense is still good, and let's be clear, they won 7 games with a terrible quarterback situation. So Carson Wentz is still going to be an improvement over what they had to go out next year or last year rather. So they won 7 games last year. Carson's at least good for 2 wins for them.
I mean,
I can see them winning 9 games. You know,
it's an underachieving division. Period.
Dallas is probably going to win.
Underachiever.
Well, they won 12 games this year. They'll probably win about 10 next year.
I see Dallas.
I don't think Philly.
I can't argue that.
I don't know what Philly's gonna do, honestly. Philly, I can't tell you what Philly's gonna do. But hey, maybe the Giants win 7 or 8 games next year.
In a 17-game season.
It's y'all coming out party. Let's see how y'all draft.
I know we can get one against the Ravens.
And they beat us too.
You gonna get a win against us?
They beat us too.
We play against y'all this season.
So you're saying you're gonna beat us this year? Because I'll bet against that.
You know we're not.
If we lose to the Giants, then I can't even fathom winning the division. So
I mean, I don't know why you fathom winning the division now.
I still think y'all crazy. Y'all talk about a team that still won.
No, we're not going to beat you.
Won 8 games last year.
Anything can happen. The fucking Bills lost to the fucking Jaguars.
Yeah, y'all act like we won 3 games last year. That's how y'all talk.
Y'all
that
did
we won
win
3 or 4 games last year.
I'm just saying your division has gotten better.
The division is definitely tough.
Okay, and we had to deal with Pittsburgh being good every year.
But Pittsburgh, we're not talking about Pittsburgh right now.
Pittsburgh was, outside of, I think, 1 year.
So you got the best quarterback in your division right now?
Anywhere from 7 to 9 games.
You got the best quarterback in your division right now?
No. I still think Deshaun Watson is, when he's healthy, probably the best quarterback in the division. I think
who's the second best?
Yeah, boy is second best.
Who?
Let's make sure.
Yeah, boy is second best. What's his name?
Joe Burrow?
Yeah, Joe Beasley.
You don't even know his name now. You're talking about the name on every episode. You don't know his name now.
I can't.
Down your division, but
it was cool. It was cool before the season ended, but now that the season ended, I'm back to I can't.
But when you say things like that, I just don't understand how you just I don't know, maybe because you like the Ravens, and I understand that.
No, because I think the Ravens are well coached. I think a lot more goes into winning a football game than if you have the best quarterback. Because if we were talking about who had the best quarterback in your division, you guys would be last. And yet we didn't say you guys would be last this year. Because Derek Carr by far is the worst quarterback in the division. And that's not debatable. All 3 quarterbacks ahead of him are better than him. And you guys are still arguing. You spent the whole podcast arguing.
Not the whole podcast.
It's a toss-up for second and third. So if it's a toss-up for second and third in your division, which you're having the worst quarterback by a decent margin in your division.
By a decent margin?
Derek Carr is not on the same level of Justin Herbert, Mahomes, and Russell Wilson. He's not on their level. And if y'all gonna argue that,
I would agree
that's
that
why.
100%. I'm not gonna. You can't.
He's not on their level. So if he's by a decent margin, the worst quarterback in y'all division, why y'all arguing that y'all gonna be second or third? Y'all should be last by default, right? Because you have the worst quarterback in your division. But there's things that go into winning football games. And Baltimore has proven year in and year out, they can win football games. Even the games that they lost to end the season. They went 0-5 to end the season last year, and only one was a blowout. The other games were within 1 and 5 points that they lost those games. They could have easily won 11 games just as easily as winning 8 games.
Russ was hurt.
Russell Wilson wanted out. He tried to get out of.
Russ was hurt for like 6 games, and then he came back and still threw for over 3,000. He still threw for more yards than Baker on fucking like 10 games.
on like half the games. Yeah, I know. So to answer your question, I believe top to bottom as a football team, Baltimore will find a way to win the division. From coaching, both sides of the ball, I believe they're going to win the division. Is it a good division? Yeah, but I'm not going to say just because Deshaun Watson is on the Browns that the Browns are a threat. I've seen the Browns play over the last 10 years. The Browns, if there's any organization that will find a way to screw things up, it's the Browns.
Oh, that's wild.
It's true. And it's nothing against Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson's elite. But the Browns
He's been doing a lot more with less for a long time.
From another bad organization.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
and again,
but he was doing that with a bad organization and no fucking talent.
And now he's with a bad organization and some talent. Yeah. Unless they add to that receiving core, that receiving core is not the same. They got rid of most of their weapons. They don't have the same receiving core that they had that Baker had. So I'm not sure why you think when that boy was throwing to Mr. I'm going to trade you for a 6th rounder, like he had no weapons. He was throwing to one of the top 3 best receivers in football for the majority of his career. You don't think that helped him at all?
Again.
I'm sorry, that boy in Arizona isn't a monster?
I'm not saying
because I'm pretty sure being able to throw to him helps you a lot.
But Deshaun had that boy Brandon Cooks looking nice as fuck.
Again, I'm not arguing that he's not elite. I admit it, he's elite. I even said he was the best quarterback in the division. So I'm not sure where the confusion is. What I'm saying is the Cleveland Browns as an organization.
I just don't see how you could say all of that about this person and then put him on a team with more talent, better defense, and then say what they're going to be third in the division because y'all going to win it, and then the Bengals are better because they went to the Super Bowl last year?
I didn't say the Bengals were better. It could be a toss-up between the Bengals and the Browns. I argued earlier that I have to see the Bengals in another year to tell you whether I believe the Bengals are for real. The Bengals had a great regular season and a fairly lucky postseason. The stars aligned for them to make it to the Super Bowl. That doesn't mean that that's going to happen next year and the following year, so on and so forth. Football's fickle. So they could be the 3rd best team in the division. They could be the 2nd best team in the division. Hell, they may win the division, but I feel like the Ravens are going to win the division. I don't think any of those other 2 teams are phenomenal. Cincy's defense is atrocious. Nothing stops Cincinnati's defense from being atrocious. Now, offense is special, but that defense is still atrocious. And in games where it comes down to one possession, you can lose those games as much as you can win those games. They're not a team that is going to beat you on both sides of the ball. They're just not. And they don't have the personnel to be better. I'm not sure why. Cincinnati wins 10 games, go to the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden, okay, they're the 2nd best team in football. No, how is that even? I don't get why.
I don't know. I think Brown, if they maybe get Jarvis Landry to come back and Jadeveon Clowney come back, they're pretty much putting the same team on the field with a far better quarterback.
The Browns, yes, if they do get that happen. And if they don't,
Then they short
Who's the best receiver on Cleveland right now if they don't get those guys to come back?
it'll be Amari.
Amari Cooper.
It'll be Amari.
And Amari Cooper isn't this dude. I don't see that. I don't see him getting 1,400 yards and
I know Jarvis was hurt some of the year too.
Yeah.
So that boy didn't have Odell, didn't have Jarvis, and them boys won 8 games last year.
And when he did have Odell, he didn't throw to him.
But that's fine. Them boys won 8 games last year.
I know with that running game, that defense. Yeah. What?
So you don't think that running game could be more important with Deshaun Watson in the backfield?
You got to understand. Now that you have Deshaun Watson, you now don't have the balance that you had with Baker. Not to say that Baker's a better quarterback or even close to him, but there was a balance with Baker there. It could have been either or. They're either running the ball or throwing the ball. And you got to protect against elite receivers while still protecting against the run game. That's different than saying Deshaun Watson's going to throw the ball 40 times. And the running game may beat me if they load up the running game. But if Deshaun Watson's throwing 40 times, then that's who I'm defending.
But
their running game may not be given the opportunity.
I doubt that.
You think that they're going to get the same opportunity they had with Baker?
They might get a little less opportunity, but I think they're going to give you the same amount of production because it's going to be harder. You can't stack the box because you're not worried about Baker throwing the football. When you got to worry about a quarterback that actually throw the football, you can't just stack up against the run all day long.
Like I said, his weapons have been depleted. And unless they start getting him more weapons or bringing back some of the weapons, I think the Browns can win 8 or 9 games. I don't think they're going to win the division. I think Cincinnati has a better chance of winning the division than they do. The Browns as an organization will find a way to fuck shit up.
All right, I guess we will have to see. Because I'm curious to see this.
And he may get suspended.
This Ravens. That's the only hope you got. That's what I think.
I mean, I don't need that as a hope, but like I said, he may get suspended.
That's the only hope y'all got. That boy missed a significant amount of time. That's it.
No, I don't.
Y'all.
I love him as a quarterback.
Y'all window might be.
I have no faith in the Browns
until y'all do something different. Y'all got to make something happen over there.
I mean, our quarterback is the same age. I'm not sure why the window would be closing.
But y'all team isn't getting better. That's all I'm saying.
I think the Ravens will win more games than the Raiders next year. How about that?
Oh, that's a good one.
And I'm more confident we'll win more games than the Raiders than I am at us winning the division. How about that? Let's put it that way.
I might be willing to take that bet, sir. But let's wait till our schedules come out. We can walk down the list.
Oh, so you gotta wait for the schedule. See, I can talk.
That shit matters.
Just because I know.
That shit matters.
It matters. I mean, you guys are one of the best teams in football, right?
I think we are, but that like let's not pretend schedules don't matter. Like, come on.
Okay, so schedules matter. You just heard Jamal say that we were going to have our secondary division.
Whose division is better?
Our second. Your division is better.
By how much?
All four teams in the division are probably on paper plus 500 teams, either 500 or plus 500 teams.
I had to play 3 of those teams twice.
And that's wonderful. The only bad team in our division is the Steelers, depending on what quarterback they have. That's the only bad team in our division. The Steelers.
But you don't believe in the
Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. You just heard Jamal say that our secondary, who we play in the division, is y'all, right? Didn't you say we play their division?
He said they play the
No. They play wait, we're talking about the Raiders or we're talking about the Ravens?
We're talking Ravens, so our division.
Ravens play the NFC South and the AFC East and the Chiefs.
the Bills. And
Yeah,
y'all
you
play
don't
the
you don't have
Chiefs.
their division. You don't have their division.
And so who are they playing?
Let me look it up.
I mean, just off the the NFC North, like nigga, y'all playing the motherfucking Panthers, the Saints, and the fucking Falcons.
The NFC North?
That's South.
South, he said. NFC South.
Oh,
South.
South.
So that's
Yeah.
Tampa, Saints, Falcons, and
Unless we play the Bucks.
Panthers
I mean, you're gonna play the you're gonna play the Bucks.
twice.
No, we're not
You're gonna
playing
play them once.
Once. Sorry.
Not playing once.
Just one time.
And if you play in the AFC East, you mean you're playing the Dolphins, you playing the Patriots, and you playing the Jets, and you playing the Bills.
I mean, it's not much worse for you.
I mean, the Patriots and
the niggas, fucking what's it called? It has the AFC South, which is the Titans division.
Oh, the Titans, Colts, Texans, and Jaguars, which is just as bad as anything we got to play. But continue. And who's the other
That's
one?
equivalent to y'all whatchamacallit. To y'all
to
y'all north
To the Bucks
Bucks
division,
yes.
South.
And then y'all got the NFC West,
Which
Rams,
is San Fran,
Oh,
Seattle.
Rams, Cardinals, San Fran, and Seattle. Well, Seattle's terrible now.
Still got
and
two
then
teams.
y'all play
San Fran is 50 depending on their quarterback, but you got Arizona and Los Angeles.
and then y'all play you play the Patriots and the Steelers.
So that's a 1-1. Patriots are solid. Steelers are bad.
That AFC West.
Yeah. I think I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think I got
AFC West.
4 to 5 L's just in your division. I can't.
I mean, that's very
many-
very plausible.
How many teams y'all got in your division?
Huh?
There's 3 other teams. I think y'all got 6 L's in your division.
I bet on
I say
that.
they get one because the division usually is competitive, but
No. But I said that before. I thought they were going to go 2 and 4 in their division.
I think
Literally, when we had this conversation
I think
earlier, I said
we'll
2 and 4.
split probably with
The Chargers.
with Chargers and the Broncos more than likely, and
I
we'll
can agree
probably
with
lose,
that.
probably
And go
lose to
0
the
and 2.
Chiefs
Yeah,
twice.
and go 0 and 2.
because we have a problem with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Unless some kind of injuries take place that changes all of that or whatever, but
I
usually have problems with the
expect y'all to go 2 and
Crazy,
4.
like 2 years ago, we damn
y'all
near beat
division.
them twice.
but we go.
Back to
I mean,
back
we
two.
always damn near beat them, but we don't beat them. That's the problem.
yeah, damn, they don't mean shit nowadays.
At
But
the-
our
what was that,
division's going to
19
beat up on each
seed?
other. That's just what it is.
At 19 season, we fucking.
Well, we got to see how the Chiefs start because remember the Chiefs started terrible this year.
I think.
I mean, they at least they went and added Juju, so that helps.
Oh yeah,
Did they keep?
even more weapons.
What was his name?
They kept everybody.
They lost Tyrann Mathieu.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they
Talking about
lost him
offense,
yet. I
they
think he's
did.
out
No,
there.
defense.
I'm asking if they released Watkins. They kept
Well, I
Sammy
don't know.
Watkins.
That nigga been gone.
I thought they did. Yeah,
No, I thought he was still there. I
He
thought
was
he just
still on the
hurt.
team. He was just hurt or something, right?
I thought they were releasing him to pay for
I
somebody else.
think that he
That's probably why they
was
signed Juju.
on the team by default, but I think that he was out of there after that season anyway.
Because who was the other
Maybe.
receivers on that team?
They had
Outside of
McCole
Tyreek.
Hartman.
Tyreek,
I think some dude
Hartman.
named Brian Pringle,
Pringle, they had
Robinson, Hartman, Pringle, Tyreek.
Yeah, he's-
obviously.
Sammy Watkins plays for us. That's what I thought.
He,
Yeah, he was.
I know it was
he
going
was
crazy.
Yeah,
He's in
exactly.
Baltimore.
he played.
Nigga
for
been
the
gone.
Chiefs at some point.
You got me confused. He played with the Chiefs a little while ago.
I feel
Well,
like-
nonetheless.
bro. Anyways,
Nonetheless, they got a nice receiver squad, especially adding Juju. He get to be a number 2 again.
That nigga's gonna be number 3. He's not better than Hardman.
See, here's the thing. The thing with Juju is when Juju had Antonio Brown,
He was
showed up.
an elite number 2.
yeah, and I knew he wasn't gonna be a good number 1 just because he didn't have the makings of a good number 1. But if he's a second or third receiver,
To
he's
Tyreek.
gonna put up really good numbers.
I think he will
because
too. With Tyreek.
He's not gonna have the attention.
With Tyreek
that he has.
Hill and people going to be trying to guard Travis Kelce still, like
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
he's
So,
going to.
he's gonna easily find. He's gonna find 600-700 yards, just because he's got Patty Mahomes throwing to
I
him.
mean,
and-
so did Sammy Watkins, but let's not say that Sammy Watkins is better than McCall Hardman.
No, I didn't say he was better. I just think that he's. I think Juju may get targeted more. Just
That's my point at the moment. That he's gonna be number 3. He's not better than Hardman.
So you don't think they move Hartman to the slot?
I'll move Juju to the slot.
I doubt it. I thought Juju would be on the outside.
He's not faster than Hardman. I have Hardman.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, he's not faster than Hardman, but
He doesn't. I don't think he. I don't know. I mean,
So
the
you put him
Juju
in
that
the
I've seen in the past 2 years has been trash. So I don't. I mean, maybe.
but that's him being a number one though. Like, I mean, we all can sit here and agree that we think.
I
Juju
mean,
was
what's it
number
called?
one.
No, he wasn't even a number one. With they had who was fucking buddy that Ben was throwing
Claypool.
fucking targeting 15. No, he was targeting.
Deontay Johnson.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was targeting like
Deontay
15
Johnson.
times a game. Like he wasn't even number one. Like, I don't know. We'll see.
We shall
I
see.
don't know, bro. I'm just,
I don't know. They paid him quite a bit of coin, I think, to play there. It wasn't like a crazy amount, but I think it was like 12 mil he got paid or something like that.
something like that. Yeah.
12 a year or some shit, like 12 mil for the 1 year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. But either way,
So other moves. So what you think about the Rams getting Allen Robinson?
I think the rich get richer, bro.
I think the Rams are going to repeat as Super Bowl champions.
I ain't gonna go that far.
I think they'll repeat.
I ain't gonna go that
It
far.
depends on what this dude does.
Allen
What
Robinson?
Aaron Donald does. No, what Donald does.
Oh,
I think if Donald comes back, they'll repeat.
I think he'll come back.
I mean, who
I-
doesn't
I-
who doesn't run it back? You know what I mean?
I mean, they was
They-
talking
that
about
offense
retiring
is-
though. I heard that.
Yeah,
Oh well.
yeah. But that offense is phenomenal.
High powered.
At least weapon
Yeah,
wise.
high powered offense for sure.
That defense is solid, and they have probably one of the 3 best coaches in football. So I
When
think
they lost Vaughn, Vaughn went to Buffalo.
They did. That was big, but I don't think that makes them worse to the point where I would be like,
Tell you,
So
man,
we
that
think-
defense got worse, but that offense got better. So I don't.
So Tom Brady being bad. I mean, who else really threatens him? Now you think about it.
The Buccaneers lost some weapons too.
they got Godwin
Did they?
back.
Even after
They lost AB,
yeah, they lost.
and I think Gronk. We don't know if Gronk
Well, they
coming
definitely
back.
lost AB.
Coming back, they lost AB.
But-
They lost one of their
Godwin
one of their
resigned.
O line.
And then Tariq
Yeah, one of their O lines they cleared, and he went
Yeah,
somewhere else.
I think he was the best. He was their best.
Where'd he go to
lineman.
Cincinnati? Ain't it?
That'd be hilarious.
I think so. Yes.
Well, they got Godwin back.
Like Brady's Brady, but
As long as he has somebody to throw to, I think he'll be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, an offensive line is everything, but I feel like as long as he has receivers, he'll
Yeah,
because he can get the ball out quick, and he
yeah.
don't
Brady
get
don't
hit
hold the
like
ball
that.
too long.
Right? He don't get hit like
Yeah.
that. So if he can get the ball out quick and have like a decent receivers, I think he'll be all right. So I feel like the
yeah,
O
you can never
line
count them out.
hurts, but it ain't. Or we'll see if it'll be as significant as we all think it'll be.
Plus, after he loses in the playoffs, he wins the Super Bowl. So he might just win by
Yo,
default.
that's what I'm saying, bro. There's patterns, man. History repeats itself. So
Unless he faces the Giants, then if he faces the
yeah,
Giants.
man. Giants, they got that nigga's number, bro. Yeah, bro.
Boss, why you mad, son?
I'm not mad.
I'm giving y'all credit.
I'm not mad. My son's crying, so I don't want y'all to hear that. But
Oh.
you know how I feel, so it don't matter.
Nah.
So who y'all like to come out of the AFC then? So if you saying the Rams,
Rams again
which
out
is
of
a
the
legitimate
AFC.
pick, AFC. It's a lot.
I think the
AFC
Chiefs
is
will come out
stacked.
the AFC.
I
Chiefs.
feel like you could probably go.
Chiefs, I think they're vulnerable.
You could probably
I
win
think
10 games in the AFC
bro.
and not make the playoffs this year. I think
Yeah.
possibly.
The Chiefs is the safest
Yeah.
pick because the Chiefs are going to be good regardless, and they probably have the best quarterback in football. So
Y'all division is gonna be tough because y'all gonna have a bunch of 10-win teams and
Not making.
And not make playoffs.
Yeah,
it's not gonna make
yeah.
playoffs. So.
I think the Chiefs have the easiest path to get there.
I
think they're probably there.
I was saying earlier that year we went 12-4, and we made it to the wild card.
Yeah,
And you know what I mean? That's crazy,
that's how it is, bro.
I think the
gonna be
Bills
like
have the
that.
easiest path, to be honest.
man. Please.
Who?
I think the Bills have the easiest path.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I said the Chiefs.
That-
The Bills do have the easiest.
They'll win a division
Oh,
easily, and I think Titans will win a division easily.
I feel like
For
the
sure.
Chiefs are vulnerable,
Yeah.
though, man. I feel like
Because Titans got the Jags, the Colts.
If the Titans had a better quarterback,
Tannehill?
the Titans would be dangerous. Like if would be
Tannehill?
Titans have a safe quarterback. They don't have a good quarterback. They have a quarterback that's not going to turn the ball over. They have a quarterback that's not going to lose them the game. The problem is in the playoffs, you need your quarterback that's going to win you a game.
Now, see,
and they don't have that.
See, to your point about what you said earlier about Deshaun, I feel the same way. Like I would feel that way about legit throwing quarterback 30, 40 times a game was to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like that would take away from Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? But they did add fucking Robert Woods to that team. So I don't know how he's going to be after his injury, but that does give A.J. Brown another running mate, which A.J. Brown is an amazing receiver as well.
Yeah, it's again, I think Tannehill is a solid quarterback. He's probably 15th or 16th in the NFL if I had to rank quarterbacks. He's middle of the pack. He's just not going to win you games, and especially in today's NFL where quarterbacks win more than in 90s, 80s, 70s where it was a heavy running game that won you the game. Now quarterbacks win. That's where we are. Defense and quarterbacks win you a game. And if you don't have a good quarterback, then I just don't. Like, if you ask Tannehill to come from behind, do you honestly trust if you guys are down if the Titans are down 2 touchdowns going into half, you think the Titans are coming back? No, because you would have to take the ball out of your best player, Derrick Henry's hands, and put it in Tannehill's hands for the second half. And he's not going to win you a game. So you can't have a quarterback that is,
So would you like to see somebody like Jameis go down there? I think Jameis is going back to the Saints, but I'm just
I need to see what Jameis can do for a full year. Jameis had a good 5 games. So I need to see what Jameis can do for a year. I don't know if Jameis is that good or if he just had a good 5 games.
Because like I said, back in Tampa,
he got LASIK, had good 5 games and went out.
I don't think they replace Tannehill anytime soon. Because I don't
think so either. They signed him.
They're
winning.
Just gave him money. Yeah, they're winning.
Yeah, they just gave him money.
Yeah, they're winning.
They don't replace him.
They're making deep runs in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So.
And who would they replace him with? There's no one on the market. Like
Jimmy.
I said, if I have to rank him,
it's a lateral movement.
Yeah, that's a lateral movement. I can argue Tannehill's a better quarterback. And even if he's not, it's like you said, it's a lateral movement. There's neither one of them are anything. So there's no one on the open market where they would replace Tannehill with, because there's no one that would be better. Unless they would have replaced him with Deshaun Watson, or if Aaron Rodgers would have decided to sign there, something along those lines. Then you could say, yeah, they would replace that. But those options are gone, so they're not replacing him. Oh. But they would have if Tannehill, they had a better quarterback, they would have the easiest pass to the playoffs and to the AFC. Right, that defense is good. Their running game is elite. If they had a good quarterback, that would be a much different team.
All right.
Like they won 12 games last year with Henry missing half the year.
That's true. But them other boys came in and picked it up the slack though. The 2 running backs that they had,
Hilliard and
Hilaire and
yeah, and again they played the Colts, Texans, and Jaguars 6 times last year. That half your wins comes from your division because they're just utterly trash.
I agree.
So, like the Patriots are going to be the Patriots. I think Mac Jones is good. I think Mac Jones is probably going to. He may have the second or third best year from first to second from rookies going in next year. I don't know if he'll have the best, if he'll make the biggest jump, but he'll make one of the biggest jumps next year because I do think he's a good game manager. So the Patriots are going to win. The Bills are the Bills. They're going to win. They just got better. And the rest of that division is dog shit. But they at least have 2 I shouldn't say that. Miami's at least an average team. Depending on what 2
the boys added Teddy Bridgewater. What you mean? The boys,
like I said, they're an average team, but the Jets are dog shit.
It's just less dog shit.
Zach Wilson back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still dog shit. It's just less. You think Zach Wilson gets more than 5 games this year?
For that team, no. I don't think
Who's
the
their,
Jets win. 5 is the absolute maximum amount of
That's
games.
what I'm
they
saying.
win.
You
who are they
see
playing? So they're playing. Who's playing the AFC East? Was it the Ravens division?
AFC East.
When last year,
Yes, I think
last
it
season.
was.
No, this
No,
season.
this year.
This season.
I
When
think it was
when I
us that you said.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
'cause
you
it
said
was-
you said Ravens
Yeah,
and
it
them.
was
Yeah,
Ravens.
Yeah, so they're
So-
playing against that division, and what's the other one? So that's
Said-
already three L's.
Yeah, they're gonna go. They'll at best go 1-3. They may beat the Steelers, but they'll go 1-3 against that division.
Let's see,
Unless
who else they got?
injuries.
I mean, let the Dolphins fans hear you talking like that, bro. They're gonna be at
Oh,
your
I was
head.
talking about the Jets.
the Jets.
The Dolphins. I feel the same way. I don't think the Dolphins are better than any of the top 3 teams in the
I
division.
think that
They're better than the
I
Steelers,
think-
but I don't think they're better.
I
than
think they'll.
Oh,
land
and then they
500
have the
at the end of the
fucking.
season. They'll be 500.
They have
To be what? Under 500?
Yeah.
Oh, them boys.
So you think they're going 8-9 again? The Dolphins?
Them boys gonna be upset.
See,
at
they
you.
play the Patriots. The thing is, they play the Patriots well, so they probably will split against the Patriots. They'll win 2 against the Jets because the Jets are
Right.
terrible,
And they go all.
and then they'll go 0-2 against the Bills most likely. So they'll go 500 in the division,
Right.
and then it just
Depending on, I mean, you gotta check their schedule.
they'll
but
probably go
the
1-3
schedule-
against my division.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So that's already 6 games. So another 3.
That's yeah.
I'd see them going 500, maybe less, but under 500 it will be. I'll take the under.
Yeah.
Because-
Don't let the Dolphins fans hear you say that, son.
They got a.
Tua gonna have a
They
mate.
got a new coach too,
He gonna
right?
throw 5,000 yards.
Because Flores is.
Don't let Dolphins fans hear what they've been saying for fucking
They
years.
let Flores go.
They gonna be mad at their own fucking takes. Some niggas said that Tua was the truth, and they said that Justin Herbert was gonna be trash.
Voted, right? Herbert is.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Gonna burn down the stadium if they don't draft Tua. And they said, "Hey, bro, hey, good luck, Chargers." I quote from a lifelong
Yo, why
Dolphins fan.
Why you gotta do that, son?
quote.
Why you gotta do that, son?
Good luck, Chargers. Have fun with your future with Justin Herbert. We got Tua.
Right.
End quote. And look at where they're at now.
Right?
Niggas was upset. We was at X's house. We was at Wild Boy X's house. Nigga was mad every time Herbert fucking threw a pass. Every time he made a
This
completion.
man's like,
That
That could have been our
quarterback.
quarterback. That's my
You know
quarterback.
who you are. You
And then
you know
and
who
then
you are.
and then,
I'll finish
and
it.
then when Joe started going crazy, they were talking about if we would have just tanked
Oh,
right.
of the season.
If we would have tanked right,
yeah.
we would have had Joe, and then we could have had Jamar the next year. All right, niggas. Y'all niggas love y'all some Tua, man. Relax.
All right. You disconnected.
Boys, we can't hear you.
Unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Unmute yourself, Bars.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, they be giving away fucking Hawaiian pizzas for free at the Dolphins game. They love Tua.
Well, the shit, bro. I don't know how it is over there and where. Well, I know some Raven fans, but they ain't too, whatever. But it just seems like I know Cowboys fans are wild as fuck too with their shit.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I know quite a
This
few
year is our
Baltimore
year.
fans, and normally we're not
They're not that wild.
we're not that bad.
But like
Not that bad.
the Dolphins fans, at least the ones that I
Outrageous.
fucking know, are fucking
Outrageous.
delusional, and it's crazy.
Hey, check
Like,
this out, bro.
Like
I
my
have-
boy,
so-
like I shit you not. I know this is sorry, but shit you not. Fucking, we're in a whole group chat for our fantasy league, and when I tell you,
I haven't
there's
opened the
legit-
group chat. I haven't opened the group chat in months.
I think
123 minutes. I muted the fuck out of that shit. 120
bro,
minutes.
them boys in a preseason game, my dog. You would have thought they were watching fucking Tom Brady
Super Bowl, bro.
winning a Super Bowl, bro. Oh, Tua, he's hard to pass Tua just through. I know it was 8 yards, but that shit was amazing. He threw a pick. Damn, but it looked good though. You know what I'm saying? That pick right there. the pick he threw,
Yeah.
it still looked good. He read it. I was like,
Oh,
huh?
no, it's
What are we
not-
talking
no,
about
that-
here,
hey,
bro?
when he threw the pick, that's not his fault. That's the receiver's fault. He
Bro,
didn't break
shit
on
was
the ball. He was
crazy.
doing some wild shit.
It was
But,
crazy.
man, the amount of
Like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna blank out names. I'm gonna blank out all that shit. I'm gonna have some little screenshots to show y'all how fucking wild these niggas are. So don't even worry about it. We're gonna have a little blank screen and a bunch of little little fucking screenshots of wild Dolphin fan shit that they say because it's crazy. I've never seen shit like it before in my life. Never in my life. So I don't know, my nigga.
You gotta love it, bro.
You know, diehard fans, they took it to another level.
Hey, they have faith in their team.
Or
I don't know why.
I don't even feel the urge to open that chat and clear the notifications because I don't want to get drawn in. I'll let that shit get to 1,000 notifications and I'll never open that shit. I have to open it to find it. Like it's so ridiculous, bro.
Who did they hire as their new coach anyway? Who is their coach?
Buddy from
another
that was
nigga
for
named
San
Brian,
Fran.
but it's not Brian Flores.
They hired that nigga look like Logic, bro.
Oh shit!
The nigga look like the rapper Logic. I'm gonna put a picture on that shit to tell you I can see. The nigga looks like Logic.
And Flores is what? He's not. Is he a defensive coordinator now for the
defensive coordinator for the Texans or the
Steelers,
right?
Steelers, right?
Steelers, yeah.
Sorry.
Because
they said we got to put all the black coaches together.
Right.
They said put all those Negroes in the box. Keep over there. It's cold.
Right.
It goes.
Put on these black and yellow jumpsuits. Old jerseys.
Well, I think we covered all of the moves in the NFL. It's going to be an exciting season upcoming.
Coming up
Looking forward to the draft in April. I mean, I don't got a first or second round pick this year, so.
But yeah, we got 2 first round picks in the top 10. We're gonna fuck it up. But hey, that was a fast draft before we get out of there. The draft was fast as fuck. Them boys was moving.
Yeah, them niggas was moving, bro. They putting cocaine in niggas fucking Honey Nut Cheerios and shit,
bro. I was like, hey, yo, I don't know.
The kind of steroids they put in these McChickens these days got these young boys out here fucking floating, nigga. They out here skating. Like you saw the big ass I don't know if he was a D lineman or an O lineman. They was like 6'6", 300 pounds, ran like a 4'8".
Yeah,
that shit was stupid.
Georgia boy.
Imagine that nigga running your ass down. It's not gonna be pretty. That shit is not gonna be pretty.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be definitely interesting.
I look forward to the season. I look forward to fantasy football, all that great stuff.
It'll be interesting.
I think we covered about everything. And it's, we can wrap it up and see y'all next time. I think we got all of our life stuff out the way. We're back.
We're back to a regular, regular schedule.
Baby.
The hiatus is over. We're back. You'll be hearing from us more frequently, more often.
Yes.
Facts.
And
we didn't forget about that fucking private match. That shit. We talked about that shit at every episode, but that shit still coming.
That shit
soon.
is coming.
Yep.
But we gotta wait until Call of Duty's not.
I was gonna say even though
that's
Call
a
of
whole
Duty
other episode. How garbage that.
But maybe we can get like I refuse to hold a private match on Caldera. So if we can do that private match on Rebirth Island, I'll be more than happy to see how that rocks, how that flows.
4v4. We play Last of Us 2. We could run a private match on Last of Us. We go on last year.
Lord.
No, I'm not even gonna talk shit in that, bro. I'm about to turn my own head.
Hey,
I was
y'all niggas, bro.
I was terrible, bro. But nonetheless, nonetheless,
that shit was fun though. But it's more fun than duty.
Yeah.
Trash ass.
Facts.
And we was getting washed. But
nonetheless, till next time.
Yes, sir.
Signing off.
Socials, check
Here.
the Instagram.
All right. More news coming soon.
Follow us live.
We get it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, y'all.